From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. The pro-Palestinian encampment at Penn now enters its 13th day. Why those inside say they aren't leaving, and the impact the ongoing protest could have on graduation.
And we're following the latest breaking news on a serious crash causing issues on the New Jersey Turnpike. Earlier this morning, Rafah with the latest on what led to this mangled mess.
Clouds will clear out to make way for a beautiful day. It'll be warmer and dry, but Kate Bilo says don't put the umbrellas away just yet. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle Varell. Thanks for waking up with us. We're going to start with that next weather forecast meteorologist Kate Bilo with the details. A nice afternoon ahead, Kate. Good morning.
Good morning, Jim and Janelle. Good morning, everyone. A beautiful day ahead. In fact, we're starting to see the first breaks of blue sky over the city of Philadelphia as the clouds begin to move out. We had some showers overnight, mainly off to the south. Still a couple of sprinkles down in Delaware and South Jersey, Cape May County mainly, and the Delaware beaches. We do still have some patchy fog around this morning, but the clouds are going to break up quickly, and by midday, the sun is shining pretty much everywhere. Earliest to the north and west. It'll take a little bit longer to clear out down the shore, but it'll turn out to be a nice day for all of us. A warm and pleasant afternoon to look forward to. It'll be nice to finally see the sun return. It tried to peek out maybe here and there yesterday, but for the most part, it stayed pretty cloudy. It was seasonable yesterday, low 70s. Today's even warmer. We're starting off in the 60s thanks to the cloud cover that's been with us. We didn't drop too far overnight, and temperatures will warm up very nicely. We do still have some fog to talk about. It is not as widespread as yesterday, but especially off to the far western part of our region, Berks County, Lancaster County, seeing visibilities near zero. So if you have travels today that take you along the turnpike, you could experience some low visibility there. Clouds clearing from northwest to southeast, taking the showers with it, and we've got drier conditions moving in from the north and west. We'll be timing out this front for tomorrow morning, but in the meantime, clouds are breaking, and what a beautiful afternoon with temperatures headed to near 80 degrees in the city. I'll have more on the timing of showers and storms. Let's send it over to Chandler. It's been kind of a busy morning in the traffic department, Chandler.
Yeah, Kate, a lot to get to. We'll start off on the Schuylkill Expressway. A crash eastbound right at Belmont Ave has the left lane closed. We still have police on scene. Looks like both cars involved still there. As you can imagine, this is causing big delays. Before it was just back to the Conshohocken Curve. Now it's all the way to about the Blue Route. 66 minutes. This travel time just keeps on climbing. As you travel from the Blue Route down into Center City, you can see all the red around the Conshohocken Curve, starting at the Belmont Avenue incident and then pouring back to the Blue Route. So big delays for the Schuylkill eastbound. Also watch out, we are still talking about this crash, a commuter alert in Mount Laurel Township, in a crash involving injury and possible structural damage to the New Jersey Turnpike southbound just before Route 73. We're going to have a live report coming up there, but one of the 3 lanes currently blocked. Emergency crews are still out there, Jim.
Thank you, Chandler. As Chandler mentioned, breaking news out of South Jersey, that crash on the New Jersey Turnpike in Mount Laurel still causing problems more than 2.5 hours after it happened.
Our Ross DeMattei live there by the scene with a look at how traffic is moving right now. Ross, good morning.
Good morning, Janelle and Jim. Traffic's still able to get by this crash despite the fact that there are a ton of emergency personnel on scene here. And there's also a lot of debris scattered along the side of the New Jersey Turnpike, but traffic's still able to get by at a pretty good clip without too many issues. So that is some slightly good news, but the crash itself is horrific. Currently, we're standing on an overpass about a couple hundred yards away from the crash, but we can give you a much better view from some video we shot earlier. And you can see that we believe it's an 18-wheeler, some sort of semi-truck that was involved in this crash. We heard reports of injuries, but the crash and the aftermath is so ugly that it's actually hard to tell how many vehicles and what types of vehicles were involved. We heard reports that there may have been a second vehicle involved and some injuries as well. Both of those pieces of information are unconfirmed at this time. We're still pushing for answers on that front, but you can see all of that debris now lining the highway. We've seen some emergency personnel, some what looks like crash scene investigators going through some of the wreckage there along the side of the highway. And we've also seen some personnel looking at the overpass that is right above where this crash is, potentially looking at the structural integrity of that overpass after that tractor trailer may have actually made contact with the overpass itself. We know that there's a state police barracks on the side of the highway right by this crash, and they oversee the New Jersey Turnpike. So we are currently pushing for answers as to what exactly happened with this crash. Still waiting to hear back, but as soon as we get any new information on this crash itself, we'll of course pass it along to the viewers. But right now, traffic still able to get by here in Mount Laurel. Guys, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you very much, Ross, for that update.
And we continue to follow breaking news this morning out of the Kingsessing section of Philadelphia, where crews were called out to a row home fire just before 5 o'clock this morning. Firefighters arriving to heavy flames on the 5600 block of Ridgewood Street. The fire spread to at least 2 other homes before firefighters were able to get the flames under control. So far, no reports of any injuries. We'll continue to update you as we get more information.
Today marks day 13 of a pro-Palestinian encampment set up at the University of Pennsylvania.
And it comes as students at the university have started final exams and are now gearing up for graduation. And a statement from interim president Dr. Larry Jamieson, he said in part, quote, "The encampment is disrupting campus operations and events, and it is causing fear for many in our large, diverse community, especially among our Jewish students." He also added that protesters at the camp have been unwilling to negotiate on what he says are reasonable terms.
And he's highlighted that the encampment has violated a number of university policies. The encampment has impacted the safety of students and faculty. And I think he is laying the groundwork for subsequent steps.
In a statement on social media, the leaders of the encampment said it poses no threat to the community and that leaders have been attempting to negotiate in good faith. Meanwhile, protests continue at other college campuses across the country, including this one at UC Davis in Sacramento, California. This particular encampment, formed yesterday, started with about 20 tents. In February, student government leaders at UC Davis, they voted for their student organization's budget to divest from companies associated with Israel.
And there's uncertainty in the Middle East this morning after Hamas accepted a ceasefire proposal put forward by Egypt and Qatar, but that was later rejected by Israel's war cabinet. Israel's strikes on the southern Gaza city of Rafah continue as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said the ceasefire proposal didn't meet Israel's core demands. Still, Israel says it's sending negotiators to Egypt to continue talks on a deal. President Biden warned Netanyahu that the military operation in Rafah puts 1 million innocent people at greater risk. Delaware State University officials say during commencement ceremonies on Friday they will honor an 18-year-old woman who was shot and killed on campus last month. This comes after 2 men were arrested in connection with that shooting. Both arrests happened last Thursday, and the family of Camay Mitchell De Silva says they were relieved to learn the news. The men accused are from Dover and are not DSU students. Investigators say the men were involved in a physical altercation with 2 other young men before the shooting happened.
So I hope you can live with what you did, and that guilt eats you up because you took my baby girl from me.
Investigators believe De Silva was not the intended target, nor was she involved in the fight that led up to the shooting.
We're learning more about a New Jersey state trooper who died during specialized training on Sunday. 32-year-old Marcellus Bethia was stationed in Moorestown. He spent 8 years with state police before qualifying to be part of their elite teams unit. Bethia was set to join the unit this week, but died suddenly at state police headquarters in Ewing. His troop commander says Bethia's death comes as a shock.
Awaiting the results of the autopsy. He was in tremendous physical condition, so that's why it's more surprising to all of us. He was working really hard to get to this unit.
The troop commander described Bethia as a big man with a large heart who was respected by all of his peers. A 2-block stretch of Kensington Avenue will close for 7 hours tomorrow during what the city calls an encampment resolution. Any tents or structures that pose public health and safety hazards, they say, or obstruct the sidewalk must be dismantled. Mayor Parker's administration has vowed to tackle long-standing issues in Kensington, including its open-air drug market and people experiencing homelessness. Signs posted last month warned that as of May 8th, camping and storing belongings on the street are prohibited. And happening today, Mayor Parker's One Philly Budget Town Hall. Mayor Parker and other city officials are hosting the event to discuss her proposed $6.29 billion budget. The event is happening in Kensington. It's tonight at 6 o'clock. Those in attendance will also learn about free government resources and services that are available.